The award I have made up for this speech is Changiest episode of the television show Community. In this show, there is a character named Benjamin Franklin Chang, played by actor Chang, who is known to be insane and to use his name to make bad puns. Now, the episode I have chosen for this award is Season 2, Episode 12, Asian Population Studies. And the criteria I have created are the level of brain damage exhibited by Benjamin Franklin Chang, the amount of Chang puns he makes, his comparisons to normal individuals, and the amount of screen time he has in this episode. For brain damage, the examples in this episode include him slow clapping for seemingly no reason. He'll just stand there and start slow clapping. Later on, another character says that he is shown to have obvious symptoms of over half a dozen disorders, and he agrees. And then later on in the show, it is found out that this character has experimental monkey fever, which could have started just a few episodes before this. And it makes him very much insane. Now, for the level of Chang puns he makes, there are 4 in this episode. The first one is when he tells everyone he would like to Chang the subject in a conversation. Then later on, another character says that his use of Chang puns makes him Changry. And then he says he would like to Chang everyone's point of view about himself. And then later, when he's told he is insane, he believes he is guilty as Changed. Now, for comparisons to normal people, he is compared to the study group, which is a group of 7 characters who are all fairly normal people. They're the main characters in the show, also known as the Greendale 7. And this is before the events of the gas leak here, in which all the characters start acting way different than they normally do. This is in reality because there was a change in writers. But in the case of the show, everyone started acting very strange in that year, but before that, they were all very normal people. Then there's another character named Dr. Rich that they compare him to. And Dr. Rich is one of the coolest people ever. He's very nice, and he's just a normal person. And in this case, Ben Chang is compared to Dr. Rich, and they have to make Dr. Rich look very bad in order to make Chang look even remotely normal. Now, for the amount of screen time, Benjamin Franklin Chang is in 109 out of 110 episodes in this entire show. The only one he's not in is the pilot. And that totals 295 minutes in the entire show that he has. So he averages 2.71 minutes per episode. 2.71 minutes per episode. And in this show, he over doubles that with 7 minutes in this episode of Asian Population Studies. Now, other shows that could have won this award include Season 2, Episode 18, Custody Law and Eastern European Diplomacy, in which he tries to prove that he can be a good father by kidnapping somebody else's children. Season 3, Episode 2, Geography of Global Conflict, where he shows how good of a security guard he can be by tasing his friend. Season 3, Episode 3, Competitive Ecology, where he tries to show how good of a security guard he could be by trying to be a detective and talking to himself all day. Season 3, Episode 21, The First Chang Dynasty, where he takes over the entire school dressed as Napoleon. And Season 5, Episode 7, Bondage and Beta Male Sexuality, where he believes he sees a whole lot of ghosts. Now, all of these episodes, he is shown to be crazy, but he doesn't make as many Chang puns as usual, and he doesn't seem as crazy in comparison to everyone else, because throughout the show, everyone else starts acting a little weird too, especially after the gas leak. And this is all the reasons why I believe this particular episode deserves to be the Changiest episode of Community. Thank you very much.